This is a multi-part video series consisting of picture-in-picture footage of Arma 3 gameplay from both the Game Master's perspective and the participants of the mission. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the series as much as we enjoyed making it. If you like watching these episodes, maybe you'd like to join in too. Our team is looking for new members. Just click on the annotation on the screen or visit mgamers.com/Arma Recruit. We'd love to have you join us. What's up, guys? It's Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com. We are here with another Arma 3 Zeus mission, and this is the setup. Today we got a great sized team here. We have Rude and Luzon and Kaiga and Conan58 and Millers and Rude and Bassman. So we got a great sized team here, as you can see. Today we're on the terrain of Takistan. We've been here a couple times before. Actually, the last time we were here, there was a convoy mission. And incidentally, this time, there's a convoy mission. So, this particular mission is a little bit different. This is leading up to a sort of climax in our storyline, our present storyline. And if you recall from last time, the last mission that was on this terrain, the CSAT forces were delivering some Scud missiles to the RF, and the team was charged with capturing those missiles and extracting with them. Well, this time is a little bit different. According to intelligence, this area has been used for numerous transfers of weaponry and equipment, and this time what's being transferred is actually human beings. So, and this kind of relates to the whole Experiment 39 story that we've hinted to before in previous missions. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back a couple episodes and you'll fully understand. So, essentially, the scientist, Dr. Michael Jones, is getting a shipment of humans for experimentation purposes. And this is going to be delivered by convoy, which actually I'm going to set up first. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a convoy going here. So my convoy is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be composed of a couple of light vehicles and a couple of transports, so to speak. Except I'm actually going to be using a different style of vehicle for the transport. And I've got a few more toys at my disposal here, so we're actually going to disable all of Arma's AI stuff. As you can see here, I can do that with this system. But I do need to re-enable movement, because we want the vehicle to be able to move. So I have a lead vehicle. Actually, I'm going to spawn two of these. And we have a lead and a trail. And we'll do the same thing with this one. We're going to disable all of the AI except for movement. And then the other piece I'm going to do is to prevent the AI from deciding to leave the vehicle. I'm actually going to disable damage on those two vehicles. So, and that I'll explain why as we move forward here. So for the transport vehicles we're going to use something different, something we've never used before, something that we've actually added to our list recently, and that is these right here. Yep, that would be a city bus. And I have two different styles. I'm going to use both of them. So to man these buses, we're going to go ahead and use Russian guys again. And we'll use a crewman. He's going to be in that bus. And another crewman, he's going to be in that bus. And again, we'll do the same thing. We're going to disable damage. Again, this isn't to make them invulnerable. It's to keep the AI inside the vehicle. And it'll make sense very soon here. We'll make sure movement is enabled on these vehicles as well. For movement, we're going to make these move relatively slow. So there's one guy right here. This guy, I'm going to group him in. And I'm going to group him in. And finally, we'll group him in. Oops. Let's try it again. Group him in. Oop. Really? You. Group. There you go. Okay, so they're going to be that, boom. And they'll probably rearrange themselves because Arma. Let's see what they do. Move them forward just a little bit. Get them all on the road. Perfect. Okay. So sometimes the AI just needs to jockey things around, I suppose. For our delivery, we're going to be using civilians. And I'm going to drop a bunch of them. And they're all going to be slightly different. Just like so. Nope, not drivers. Yeah, and that should be enough. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, you got to do 14 because there we go. 14. And I'm going to do the same thing with these guys. Just like so. Except I will go ahead and enable their movement. And the reason for this is I don't want the AI to just decide what to do. And I'm going to group them all together too. Am I missing anybody? Yes, I'm missing you. Okay, so they're all in a group together. I will go ahead and let's make everybody happy. Make everybody happy, and I'll make them kind of blob together, like so. Now they should stay happy. No, they're not staying happy. Hang on. There we go. That should make them stick to that. And even if it doesn't, it's fine. All right, so these guys are going to be in this bus. Boom. Got all these civilians in the bus. Except for that guy who has decided to get out. I love that. Okay, plan B. Everybody in the bus. I think I missed some of them. Get everybody in the bus. I might have too many people in the bus. Maybe that's the problem. Nope, there are definitely seats available. Problem is they're trying to flee. Is it always the worker and the hunter? Because I will just delete you guys. No, it's not. Okay, I think I'm at capacity. Even though there are empty seats, I think I might be at capacity. So let's just do this. There. Boom. Done. Problem averted. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 12. I have 12 guys in the bus. All right, so for the second group of guys, let's do, whoops, not those. Let me think here. Who do I want to use? I'll use these guys. So 1, Oops. 2. Oop, crap. Hey, get over here. Worker. And we'll mix in some of these guys. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So 4 more. We'll go ahead and use some of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Oops. There. That might be enough, actually. Okay, so let's make everybody fall in line. And we'll move them down here so that we can do this. Okay, everybody is doing what they need to do now, and we'll put you guys in this bus. Okay, so there we are. We have a runner. We always have a runner. You, go away. No. Sometimes the AI really ticks me off. And it's funny, I test these missions after before session days, and sometimes things don't go as planned. Things don't go as planned during session time, just like now. So, try this one more time. Get in the bus and stay in the bus. There we go. Okay. I think everybody's happy now. Okay, so there are our buses. And we'll leave those guys in there. If that doesn't continue to work, I'm going to actually remove them from consciousness. But I think we'll be okay for now. Okay, so eventually the convoy is going to go down here to the airport down here. And as you can see, I've actually pre-placed this pen because what we're going to do is we're going to place guys in here. And put a bunch of random guys in here of all different types. And you notice I am not going to disable their AI because they shouldn't be able to get out of this area. It's pretty well locked down. And then up here, I'm going to send out a marksman. And he's sort of providing overwatch. And I will also send out another marksman for additional overwatch. He's going to be up here. He'll be right there. And then I'm going to set up additional marksmen up here. Actually, I'm going to put in a machine gunner up there too. So they are sort of watching the area. And we'll stick an officer up here too to give them it up on the upper deck. There. So an officer is up there as well. And then additionally, I'm going to take some vehicles. And let me think, which ones do I want to use? We will put... I'm thinking... No, I think I'm going to just use the Earls. Like these. think that'll work. To show that potentially these guys also just got here. And I'll put some additional Russian forces in the area. We'll put a patrol in here. We're going to do this with them. They're kind of just going to go back and forth like so. And then I'll create another patrol here, which will do the same, but the opposite direction. So they'll go along the path here. Like so. Okay, so I got a couple patrols, and they're just sort of guarding the prisoners, the would-be captives of Dr. Jones. And then additionally, down yonder, I'm actually going to turn night vision on for this so I can see what I'm doing. It's kind of dark. I might actually tweak the lighting later on. I'm going to use a new aircraft that we have. I might use an old one, actually. They're going to have a stolen, I'm thinking C-130. Is this the one I want? Just make sure this is the one I want. Yes. And then down here, actually, I think I have another one of these. Before I decide that's the one I want to use, I'm pretty sure I have a skinned version that doesn't have the US markings on it. Let me just double check that first. Harrier, no. UH-10. I thought I had a large transport. Oh, here we go. C-130H. Is that the one I want? Yeah, that'll work. Problem is that one of these doesn't work properly with AI. Like, AI doesn't know how to fly them. I'm a little concerned that that's the one. I'm not sure I want to use it for that reason. Because I know the USAF version does work with AI. There's something strange about that, the non-USAF version. Yeah, because this is the new one, I'm pretty sure, and this is the old one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use the one that I definitely know works. Let's see, what else? I want to put some landing lights, or not landing lights, construction lights around it so that it is lit up. And because I want the team to be able to see it. Construction, and we'll use my favorite double lights like so. We'll point it at the back of the C-130. Point that at the back of the C-130. Let's see how that looks without the NVGs. That actually looks really good. Yeah, see, I don't really want them to have an American version of this. I don't think I have a choice, though. I don't have a skinned version of that aircraft that I can use for this. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this one is broken. Almost positive. That would be the one to use, though. Yeah, I'm just going to try it. We'll see what happens. I make no warranties on this aircraft's ability to take off with AI on the pilot seat. Okay, so there is C-130. And then I'm also going to do this so that it doesn't try to disappear. And then the last thing I want to do is I'm going to make it invulnerable because I don't want that to get destroyed. How you guys doing over here? Everybody doing good? You guys are in the corner, hanging out in the corner. Okay, whatever. Stay there. Okay, so I got my C-130. It is parked over here. I'm going to drop another one of these over here as well to show that they're potentially unloading or have unloaded over here. And I'm also going to drop down some additional units as kind of crew around the aircraft. In the wrong place. I want crew. He shouldn't be, yeah, he's not armed necessarily. Oops. I'm actually going to put them in front of the lights over here. And we're going to just do this. Oops, sorry guys. Boom, boom. And we're going to do the same thing with these guys. I want them to mainly be static. They're just sort of going to hang out together over here. Okay. And then on this side over here, I do want to put some ambient vehicles as well. So we'll put like an SU-32 down. Hangar. Hangar. And then I'm going to drop some additional guys, except I want it to be a squad. These dudes. And they're going to do a patrol. Like so. Move this over here. And I'll have additional vehicles in the area. This is just kind of to get us started. So the convoy is going to start in the northern area here. The squad is going to touch down somewhere in the middle of the map, and we're going to do a halo, but we're not actually going to do the halo. I'm going to actually just spawn them into the zone. We're having some issues with our halo script, and to prevent any unnecessary deaths, we're not going to use it. So, while I'm here, I want to drop some helos as well. A couple of Tarus as transport. Yeah, I think this is fairly good. I will add additional troops, and we'll have additional troops out in the open. The last thing I want to do is I want to have some roving patrols of Taliban guys. So we're going to use our... Oops, wrong one. We're going to use these dudes. And we'll do fighter, 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 fighter. So that's 5. I'll just do 5. Make them all part of the same group. Okay, so that's one group. Copy, paste. And let's see here. Actually, I'm going to create 4 of these. Paste, paste, like so. And I want to assign them a specific weapon. So I'm going to do RPK for the leader. And AK-47s for everybody else. There we go. So they should all have RPKs. Let's just go to night vision. That is an RPK, and that is an AK-47. Okay, and then these guys are going to be kind of roaming patrols, like I said. So we're going to move these dudes down here. And they're going to do this kind of patrol. Like so. Whoops. I hate when it does that. Delete. Where'd you guys go? There. Did I do it right? Nope. It's still centering them down there. I hate that. Okay, well, anyway, that's group number 1. Group number 2, I'm going to do a patrol up here. They're going to start here, work their way down here, and repeat. Group number 3, I'm actually doing this backwards, aren't I? Over here, and they'll do boom, 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 boom. And then finally, these guys are going to do kind of this patrol. Are they going to finish that patrol? Probably not. I hate that it puts this thing down here and it can't be moved. I have to figure that out. So yeah, they will definitely not finish their patrol. I just don't think there's enough time for that to occur. We will make them walk leisurely, though. Happy walking in a line. I don't think I put these guys in a line. In a line. Happy walking in a line. Happy in a line walking. In a line, happy walking. Okay. So there's our Takistani guys. Or Taliban guys, rather. So we have our convoy, which is going to do their path. We have our guys down here. We have our other soldiers. And we have a team that's waiting to spawn. So here is the mission. Now that I've set everything up, I haven't explained exactly what the mission is. So mission is quite simple. So the team is here to observe the convoy. Their objective is not to rescue the civilians. That's the word I'm looking for. Their objective instead is actually to track down the location of the scientist. And there's a couple ways they're going to be able to do that. Easiest, well, maybe not even easiest, but one of the ways that they'll be able to do it is by placing a tracking device on the aircraft before the aircraft takes off. The other way they can do it is potentially one of the team members might choose to stow away. Now, they don't have this information in advance yet. They don't know this. They know that they're here to observe the convoy, and their ultimate goal is to determine where the scientist is. Now, they will have some hints as far as how that is to occur. But that's it. So it'll be interesting to see how this mission ultimately unfolds. And then if this mission unfolds favorably, that will have an effect on a future mission for them, which will then take place maybe with the scientist. I guess we'll see. So anyway, guys, that is the setup. There's probably going to be more troops added later, reinforcements and so forth, depending on how the mission unfolds. And as Zeus, I'll be monitoring that very closely. But that is the setup, guys. I hope you enjoy the setup. I hope you're curious about this mission. I'm really curious about how it is going to end up turning out. And thanks for watching, guys. This has been Funar from MultiplayerGamers.com. This has been the setup. Thanks for watching.